Think about someone you call a friend right now, someone you trust. Now imagine that same person in a different room with different people saying the worst things about you. And the scariest part? People like this are already in your life. They hide behind a wide smile and call themselves your partners or your friends. Let me show you specific behaviours to watch out for that instantly expose fake people. And once you see them, you will never want to be around these people again. The first one, they disappear when things get hard. Imagine things are going well in your life. You're laughing, you're going out, everything feels easy. Then life hits you. Maybe a painful breakup, a job loss, a rough patch that strips away the fun version of you and leaves the raw, struggling one behind. And they're gone. No explanation. They just quietly disappear. The texts slow down. The plans fade. And you sit there genuinely confused because you could have sworn this person cared about you. Here's the truth. They were never showing up for you. They were showing up for the version of you that was easy, entertaining, and cost them nothing. You were a good time subscription. The moment the content stopped being enjoyable, they cancelled it. What makes this so painful is the realization that you invested your time and energy into something hollow. You were fully present for them during their hard moments. You stayed. You showed up. And now you're standing in your own crisis wondering why the same person who once called you their closest friend can't even manage a 5-minute phone call. Now understand this, real friendship isn't just about who celebrates with you when you're winning. It's about who stays when you're falling apart, when you're not fun to be around, when you have nothing to offer, when you bring more weight than warmth. If someone only knows how to love the bright version of you, they don't truly like you. They like what you give them when life is easy. And that's not the same thing. Second, their kindness has a hidden agenda. Have you ever had someone suddenly become unusually kind toward you? And instead of feeling happy, you just felt uncomfortable. Like something was off, but you couldn't put your finger on it. You probably brushed it off, told yourself you were being paranoid, but your gut was right. Fake people don't treat kindness as a character trait. They treat it as an investment. Every compliment they give, every favour they offer, every coffee they insist on paying for, it's all part of a calculation you don't even know is happening. They are buying your trust in advance because they already have a specific return on investment in mind. Think about that colleague who suddenly becomes your closest confidant right before a round of promotions. They start remembering small details about your life. They laugh a little too hard at your jokes. They ask about your family. And honestly, it feels good. It's designed to feel good. They slowly build this wall of intimacy, making you feel chosen and making you feel valued. But then the cards fall. The promotion lands. They get exactly what they needed from the situation. And the very next day, they walk right past you in the corridor, look straight through you, and don't even give you a nod. And what's truly painful isn't just the sudden coldness. It's that slow, sickening realization that your entire relationship wasn't a connection at all. It was a transaction, one that was precision timed to end the exact moment you were no longer useful. That's the thing about fake people. Their kindness always has an expiry date. Third, they talk about everyone including you. There's one rule that you need to know. Someone who gossips with you about others is the same person that will gossip about you when you're not watching. You probably know this exact moment. You're sitting with someone, a mutual friend walks over, and that toxic person pulls them in for a hug and tell them how much they've missed them. It feels so warm, right? But watch what happens when the friend leaves. They turn back to you saying, "She's so weird. She looks like a beggar wearing those clothes." And you know something is not right, because you know a few minutes ago that they were different people. That is exactly what they do when you walk out of the room. And what makes this so unsettling is not that they are just cruel behind people's back, it's that they use that toxic gossip to pull you closer. When they share a secret or a rumour with you, they make you feel chosen. But watch out, because they're doing this on purpose to let your guard down. You start to open up about real things, your insecurities, your fears, the moments you're not proud of, or maybe other mutual friends that irritate you. So you start sharing with them just to find out a few weeks later you are that bad friend that talks badly about other people. So be careful what you share to fake people who just pretend they are kind, because they use your words as a weapon. They won't use it against you right away. They just store it. And one day, in a different room, with someone new they're trying to impress, you become the story. And once you really feel the weight of this, you stop giving your trust freely to people who haven't earned it. You start realizing that for some people, even your darkest secrets are just currency to buy attention. And that brings us to the next warning sign, because their currency isn't just gossip. It's also their empty promises. So watch out for this fourth behaviour. They promise a lot and do absolutely nothing. But actions will always speak louder than empty words. Fake people are extraordinarily great at making empty promises. They are enthusiastic and always willing to help. They look you right in the eye and say, "Sure, of course I will help you with that." Or, "You can always count on me if you need me." But words are free, so they spend them generously because they have no genuine intention of ever paying you back. They want the credit today for a job they plan to skip tomorrow. The moment they promise to help you, you immediately see them as reliable and supportive. They've already collected the reward. They got your gratitude and your kind words without actually doing a single thing. And then the day when you actually need help arrives. Maybe you're moving house, launching a project, or dealing with a crisis they swore they'd be there for. You reach out, just to see their messages get shorter. They give you a vague, "Oh, something came up, I'm sorry." Finally, late that evening, you get that boring text you already expected from them, saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, complete nightmare today. Hope it all went okay." And the deepest pain isn't just that you were inconvenient for them. It's the moment you realise that your time and the genuine faith you placed in their word meant absolutely nothing to them. But their inability to show up for your hard moments is only half the story. The real breakdown happens when you stop waiting for them, put your head down, and actually success on your own, just to find out that they aren't even happy for you. And even worse, your success makes them compete. Because for a fake person, your success doesn't read as good news that should be celebrated. No, they treat it as a direct threat. Your growth reminds them of their own lack of progress, so they have to cut you down so they feel better about themselves. A real friend can celebrate you for free. Their face opens up genuinely without effort, because they love you. Fake people cannot do this. Every time you move forward, they feel left behind. Maybe it's the promotion you've worked so hard for. You share it with them, and instead of congratulations, you only get, "Oh, nice, but honestly, you're going to be so stressed, I don't know how you'll manage." Just like that, in the best moment of your week, they remind you that your achievement isn't as great as you think it is. Even if they don't try to minimize it, they will always make your moment feel less important, because they always have something better to tell you. Every time you struggle, it's nothing, because they had it much harder. Every time you win, that they have a bigger win ready to launch. And then you start wondering if you bragged too much, or if you made them feel bad just by having something good happen to you. But in reality, their ego cannot survive you having something they don't. And the sixth one, you feel worse after every interaction with them. This is the ultimate undeniable test. Your body often knows someone is toxic before your brain admits it. So pay close attention to how you feel the exact moment a conversation with them ends. When you hang up the phone or walk away from the table, what is that heavy, lingering feeling in your chest? With a real friend, even if you're talking about heavy, difficult topics, you leave feeling lighter. You feel seen. With a fake person, the opposite happens. You can talk about the weather, movies, or nothing at all, but the second they leave, you're flooded with anxiety, self-doubt, and a strange, suffocating tension. You find yourself replaying the conversation in your head. Did I say too much? Did they mean that as an insult? That exhaustion you feel is the price you pay for being around someone who is constantly undermining you and draining your energy to fuel their own ego. Your gut is screaming at you that something is fundamentally wrong. Trust that feeling. If you consistently leave someone's presence feeling smaller, emptier, or more anxious than before they arrived, they are not your friend. They are a parasite that is waiting to poison you. So have a look at those behaviours I've just listed and stop giving VIP access to people who only treat you as a free option. Life is too short to be spent on credit, and your energy is too valuable to be wasted on people who only love you when you're easy to use. If this made you see toxic people differently, leave a comment below and hit subscribe to become the next Healthy Mind CEO.